And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We got a great one lined up. We got a crypto that I just sent you. I don't think it's anything that you're going to pump, but this crypto will pump. So this show right now is available for $10 and up people. After this, I'll make it available for the $5. And after that, the general public. If you were a $500 Crypto Hulk member, you already got this article emailed to your phone or sent to your phone. I'm telling you what, information is power. The faster you get information, especially now with all this crypto starting to move, they're getting all set up. And the article we're going to start off with today is something that you want to know ahead of time instead of later on like everybody else. So I'm going to get right into telling you about what crypto this is, because this is news that is happening like right now. And eventually there's one or two cryptos we're going to go over in this article that are going to go up right away. All right. My name's Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy on the show. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Before every show, actually 24/7, I stay high on cocaine, heroin, roofies, methamphetamines. I'm under so many drugs right now, it's crazy. So that's who you're getting your financial advice from, okay? A complete drug addict. All right. Cool City, welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion. Here's the article right here. This is something you want to look into. Let me check. I know that you can go on a crypto called Weeks, WEEX, and you can buy, if you choose, the Stargate token, STG. STG, yeah, you know me. Okay, there we go with that one. Let's look at this article right here. I'm telling you what, it's all coming. It's good. The earlier you find out, the more money you make. That's how it goes, kids. Stargate, DAO, DAO, approves that a company called Layer Zero wants to buy them. So there's a crypto company called Stargate. The crypto is STG. That thing's going to go ballistic, okay? It's called Stargate DAO. And it approves, they had a vote in this company called Stargate, and they approved that Layer Zero was going to buy them out. Despite last-minute interest from Wormhole Ripple partner, Axelar Ripple partner. You see where this is going? This is starting to get exciting. I own Wormhole on Caleb and Brown. Axelar is on Caleb and Brown. These are two that you need to get. If you're brand new, you need to throw $1,000 minimum into each one of these. They're kind of expensive. Axelar is. For some reason, I can't get into my, let me go over this other one. That's some other kind of issue with this news channel. Let's look at here. Now, you can get Wormhole. I think Wormhole's like 0.00 something or other on Caleb and Brown. Get Wormhole, I'm telling you. Cross-chain bridge. It's called Stargate. And they have a governance organization, has approved an acquisition offer from Layer Zero. 95% of the people at Stargate want Layer Zero to buy out the company. Layer Zero Foundation modified its original bid following pushback from some Stargate token holders. They're like, fuck these people. We got 95% of them that want to do this shit. Here we go. Wormhole. Woo! Interoperability platform Wormhole made a late $120 million cash offer, and a company called Across, ACROSS co-founder Hart Lambert and the Axelar Foundation. Oh, shit. You know who Axelar is partnered up with? Ondo. And Ondo's partner is BlackRock. Oh, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Oh, my God, everybody. these are all cryptos that you might want to have access to. Ondo, ONDO, Axelar is on, and all these are on Caleb and Brown. The best place to get the crypto. Caleb Brown sent me, thinking, let me check here, everybody. Oh, shiznit. Here we go. I got a video. Look right here. Caleb Brown sent me something. There's a Caleb Brown video. Woo! Let me look at it right here. At Caleb Brown, you're never alone. We connect you with your own personal bro. I'm telling you what, this company, I love this company. They're there 24/7. You can literally send your broker an email any time of the day. And if your broker's not there, guess what? They have an assistant who reads the email and responds. It's not a bot, it's a real freaking person. Okay. That's why I like this company. It's people based just like me. Okay, let's keep going. So Caleb Brown has one flat fee. Okay. When you buy your crypto, Caleb Brown looks for the lowest price. See, this is different than an exchange. Look, these exchanges have all these kind of hidden fees you don't realize. Oh, well, it's cheaper over here. No, it's not. No, it's not. And if it is it really? Do you have access to calling somebody? No, you don't. Do you have access to contacting a broker? If not your broker, another broker that's helping your broker 24/7? No, you don't. So there's two fuck ups right there. And Caleb Brown, you can contact them 24/7, whether via phone call or a text. You send your broker an email. Like, that's pretty amazing. Then on top of that, see, at an exchange, when you buy a crypto, you buy it at their price. So it's going to be higher than generally everywhere else. And when you go to sell your crypto somewhere else, they don't trade slice it like Caleb Brown does. When you sell off smaller portions instead of just dumping all at once on certain cryptos, you guys know how that works. On some of these cryptos with a really, really low market cap, some of you trying to get out real quick, you want to sell 100%. Nope. There's going to be a high impact fee, right? Okay, at an exchange, they don't warn you on that. They just dump it all at once and you pay the penalty. Not at Caleb and Brown. See, all these things add up. Now, as you have bigger trades, from what I understand, it's not the standard fee that they charge. Like if you got like $1 million worth of such, it's not going to be like no 5% charge, I believe. Jim was on the channel one time, and I think he says as you go up in amount of cryptos, that fee goes down. So, but anyhow, I'm almost positive on that. But when you buy crypto from Caleb Brown, they find the cheapest place, and then they buy it from them. And then at Caleb Brown, when you want to sell, they'll find the highest bidder. They're going to find somebody who's going to pay the most for your crypto. That's how they don't do that at an exchange. But let's keep going. Now, does all these exchanges utilize fire blocks? No. Does these exchanges, when you have your money or your crypto and you're trading somewhere else, are they a custodian where your crypto is yours, or is it the exchanges, or you know what I mean? Like if they were to go bankrupt, whatever company you're having your crypto at Caleb Brown, your crypto is yours, not theirs. It's not loaned, leased, lent out, nothing. It's locked up. It's not like that at other crypto places. Hey, Kaylin Brown, you're the account owner. You are the account owner, not account holder with an H. Oh, that's a big difference when you get to a court of law, everybody. See, Kaylin Brown, you own that account, not them legally. When you have money on an exchange somewhere or some other crypto platform, you're not the account owner. Oh, that's bad. That's a very bad thing. That means you just got your cheeks clapped. All right, let's keep going. So there you go. Let me check the comments here real quick. We'll get back to the article here in just a minute. Heather K says, just moved the majority of my holdings to Kaylin Brown last night, feeling relieved today. So yeah, Heather K is a $500 member. We had a discussion, and the same things I was telling her, I just told you. People notice that with Kaylin Brown, you don't have a fee for this and a fee for that and a fee for the other, and then the slippage fee, and it's not like that. So then she noticed some of you $500 members, when you call me and stuff, you notice how on an exchange, sometimes it's cheaper at Kaylin Brown to buy a certain crypto, and then to sell it, you thought you're going to make more, but at the exchange, you actually get less than what you thought you had. That's because Kaylin Brown sells it at the highest bidder. The exchanges don't. See, the exchanges provide their own liquidity, right? Think about this now. An exchange provides its own liquidity. So do they have an incentive to go somewhere else to find it cheaper? Cryptos are not the same. I'm trying to educate some people. Cryptos are not the same price on every exchange. I don't know if you've noticed. Some exchanges for the same crypto is less or more. So what some people might do is buy a gazillion cryptos at crypto exchange A. They'll buy this crypto for 30 cents on crypto exchange A, send it over to crypto exchange B, sell it at 35 cents because that other exchange is more expensive. So, I mean, that's what some people do. At Kaylin Brown, they find your cheapest price to buy. Exchanges don't do that. Whatever that exchange says that price is, that's what they say it is. It could be cheaper somewhere else. It doesn't matter. Your exchange sells it for 35 cents instead of 30. And then when you go to sell that crypto, your exchange might only pay you 31 cents, but they're saying it's worth 35. So look, this funny business doesn't happen at Kaylin Brown, all right? Jerry Clark says, just got my LLC set up with Anderson, with the Crypto Hulk law firm. Oh my God. I got my appointment Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Crypto Hulk will be talking to my crypto law firm, and we'll be setting up my LLCs to protect them from the government or whatever it might be that's going to happen. My crypto is going to be locked away safe, and nobody's going to fuck with it. Just letting you know. Now, it also protects you. Let's say you get sued, you get in a car accident, and you do something naughty to somebody else's family member, and they want to sue you. Well, it's not my crypto. The corporation owns it. Bitches, right? That's what you're going to say. Well, Crypto Hulk, how do you live in $1 million house and drive $1 million car? Oh, I take a loan out from my corporation. I pay that son of a bitch $1 a year for the next 500,000 years. That's how much. That's my payment plan, bitches. So that's how I'm able to live in $1 million house, be flying all around the world all the time in my private jet. I take loans out, and my total cost for my loans are like, I don't know, $1 a year. So I will own nothing but control everything. That's how we do it over here at Crypto Hulk channel. Just thought I'd let you know. All right. let's go back to the articulo. So this crypto called Stargate is what you guys are interested in. Stargate has a token. Mr. OG seems to know everything. So let's look here. Mr. OG, if you have a chance, Stargate is something you're going to probably be interested in. It's being bought out by Layer Zero. And if it's any good, guess what? Somebody bigger is going to come in and buy Layer Zero, which Stargate's going to go freaking nuts, okay, over the next who knows how much. Stu Lavelle says, $1 per day, it's going to kill my budget, man. I know. But that's how I'm going to do it. See, when you get in with the lawyers and stuff, no one's going to be able to take your shit because you don't own it. That's the brilliant part. They can sue your ass off, whatever. They ain't getting a fucking thing. The corporation owns it. Oh. So somebody, you could do whatever. Baby's mama drama and all that. Man, that lady ain't getting nothing. And I'm using that lady conservatively. When you deal with the crypto Hulk lawyers, all your crypto gets hidden. It's not yours anymore. It belongs to a foundation or a trust or whatever. And you can get sued. No one's taking any of your shit. That $1 million house you live in, can't touch it. That money you're getting every month, that's a loan. That $50,000 a month you pay yourself, that's a loan that you're paying back at $1 per year for the next 50,000 years. That's how we do it at Crypto Hulk's channel. So in the future, you're bulletproof. No one can take shit from you. The government can't tax you on a loan. Aha, we're thinking. There's no tax going on in Crypto Hulk's world, okay? When you deal with the Crypto Hulk lawyer, they'll explain all this stuff to you. You can take a loan out every month for $50,000 from your corporation, and you'll never have to pay tax on it because it's a loan. Yeah. Last time I heard, when you take a loan out from the bank, you're not taxed, right? Only on planet Uranus. Okay, that's where you're taxed. Okay, Mr. OG says, Stargate Finance, current price is 17 cents. The all-time high is $4. $4. The all-time low is 14 cents. Built on Ethereum, Linnea. Available on Phantom Wallet, Trust Wallet, Decent Wallet, SafePal, Binance, Mexi, Gate, Orange X, and I heard Pancake Swap. Oh, Weeks. WEEX wallet. Yes. Rajendranath Persad says Anderson Group is amazing. That's the Crypto Hulk lawyer. Anderson Group is amazing. They are so knowledgeable and they make sure you are taken care of. That's why I went with them. Cat Ray bought a big bag of this Stargate 4 months ago. Well, aren't you special? You're way more special than Crypto Hulk. I wish I was you. Let's look here. The decentralized governance organization behind cross-chain Stargate has voted to approve an acquisition from Layer 2 Foundation, which stewards the interoperability protocol of the same name. The offer was approved with nearly 95% of the votes after Layer 0 modified the terms of its offer to appease holders of Stargate. Under the terms of the proposal, the Stargate DAO will be dissolved, and Stargate holders will be able to swap their holdings for Layer 0's native ZRO token. So you buy the Stargate, and it looks like you swap it over for Layer 0, which is ZRO. Though Stargate holders who locked their tokens to receive the VSTG and a portion of Stargate's bridge fee, revenues were originally going to lose their yield income under the terms of the deal. Layer Zero modified the offer before the vote began, offering VESTG holders 50% of Stargate's top-line revenue for 6 months. The remaining 50% and later, all Stargate excess revenue will be used to buy and burn ZRO tokens under the terms of the proposal. The final days of the vote were complicated by a rival cash offer from Wormhole Ripple partner, a Layer Zero rival. Wormhole's there chomping at the bit, looking around, seeing if it can snag the Stargate token, huh? Yeah, you never know. Maybe Layer Zero buys this shit, ups the ante, and tells Wormhole, okay, you can buy it, but not for 120 million. You can buy it for 200 million. Then maybe Wormhole I got Wormhole waiting. Caleb and Brown. I didn't get in on this. I got Wormhole and Axelar both. So if either one of those buys Stargate token from Layer Zero, I'm a wiener. But if you got Stargate, you're loving life, because you'll be bought up, and that crypto's just going to go ballistic. So looks like everybody wants that Stargate shit for some reason, huh? Wormhole said it secured financing for $120 million in USDC stablecoins and moved the funds into a segregated wallet. Following Wormhole's counteroffer, cross-chain protocols Axelar. Oh man, this is starting to get good. Everybody's fighting for this Stargate. If you guys can find it, good luck to you, because everybody wants that fucking Stargate shit. Following Wormhole's counter offer, cross-chain protocols Axelar and another one called Across, ACROSS. They both expressed interest in bidding for Stargate. Oh, there's a bidding war going on. You never know. They could do another bid. They could offer Wormhole could come in, or Axelar could come in and say, hey, you know what? Fuck it. We'll give you 200 million. And then Layer Zero's like, okay, we're selling you it. Hey, it could go down like that. Never underestimate this stuff. If you think you want this crypto, I can't tell you, but I will tell you, Axelar and Wormhole, especially Axelar, that they might be able to come up with the money to break this deal and buy Layer Zero out again. Alrighty then. I have no interest in rushing an 11th hour proposal. However, if this process is slowed down and other bids are properly considered, Crypto Hulk, you were right. That's why I have a channel, because I'm wrong all the time, okay? I don't do any deep dives. I just shoot from the hip, and I guess. That's all that I do here on this channel. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Alrighty then. Across is saying they might jump in. Even though they already voted on all this stuff, hey, money talks, right? They can vote to unvote the vote and then revote again, okay? It's that easy. When you got $200 billion flapping at your cheeks, I think that's what's going to happen. Across, co-founder Hart Lambert is his name, wrote on the proposals discussion page, I do honestly believe it would be in the best interest of Stargate holders to run a proper process with other bidders. Oh, shit. I'm telling you what, this Stargate thing, like Mom said, don't play ball in the house. That's for the Brady Bunch. The Axelar Foundation echoed the sentiment in its own post. You guys, we might have a bidding war here. I'm telling you what, you might want to look into Stargate, okay? Because I have a feeling this thing is going to get wild. I don't think it's over till the fat lady sings. Axelar says this: if a competitive process is initiated for the Stargate acquisition, we would be very interested in preparing a comprehensive proposal and encourage Stargate to collect all options before making a decision. I think we have a bidding war, everybody. Congratulations if you got into Stargate, because you are about to make some money. The firm wrote, the block was unable to reach Lambert of the Axelar Foundation for further comment. Despite some chatter around pausing the Layer 0 acquisition vote, the vote was finalized on Saturday night. Layer 0 has spent the last 4 years laying the infrastructure that enables the most efficient form of money transfer ever. In a statement, Stargate's return gives the Layer 0 ecosystem a clear access point to the end consumer, an immediate revenue-generating asset, and a clear focus on accelerating the velocity of value transfer. Layer 0 also framed the acquisition as a win for mergers and acquisitions in crypto. Stargate, which Layer 0 calls the most widely used bridge in crypto. Oh my God. Was originally launched by Layer 0 in 2022. Its native STG token has struggled compared to the native tokens of other popular bridges. Its market cap sits below Wormhole and Axelar. Layer 0 currently trades at $2.13. It appears to me that Stargate is a very cheap crypto that I think is going to explode in value. Okay. Stu Lavelle says, Mr. OG, I think I just walked through a Stargate. I think I'm now in Nigeria. Can you give me a ride? Okay. That Stargate, man, that looks like a good one right there. 14 cents. Oh, it'll be, I'm telling you what, that Stargate in the next 1, 2, 3 months at the most, it's going to go like cray. I don't think we've seen the last of that. I think they want that Stargate real bad. Axelar and Wormhole want that Stargate real bad. I think they could do more with it. I mean, look, Axelar's working with Ondo, who's working with BlackRock. And Axelar's tied to Ripple. Wormhole's tied to Ripple, too. Wormhole's in some good projects. They want this Stargate. And I think that if you buy that for 14 cents, I think that's a 17 cents. Okay, 17 cents. I think you'll definitely get a double. I think you'll get a 100% out of that over the next 1 to 2 months. And who knows? It could even do even more than that. I'm not a gambler. I don't speculate too much. But that's going to be something massive right there. Somebody's going to buy that one, and that thing's going to go ballistic. All right. Next. Let's take a look. Seal. Let me see here. Hold on there. Here's Seal. Seal's Q. Hold on a minute. Now, let me show you an article first before I show the article. There's a company called SEALSQ. You can buy the stock in it. The stock in it is LAES. So if you want to, it's a real company. SEALSQ is a real company. Sometimes you guys like to do this. You like to know if there's stock with a company, and LAES is the crypto for that. They are a partner with Hedera, which is a crypto. Let me show you this article right here. SEALSQ is partnering with Hedera. Now, this article is about 1.5 years old. What they're trying to do, this is so massive. SEALSQ is working with a company called WiseSat, and they're working with, God, now, Hedera is a partner of SEALSQ. Ripple is a partner of Hedera. They're working on quantum proof technology, and I believe later this year, SEALSQ is going to launch their version of a quantum proof microchip that involves Hedera hashgraph technology. And you know Ripple's involved with Hedera, so it's got Ripple involved in it too. That's going to send some of these stocks going up along with Hedera. So there's your article showing that Hedera and SEALSQ are partners. Now, here's an article here. Oh, shoot. What the heck, man? How can I get back? Okay. I want you to see what's going on right now with SEALSQ. This is an investors news release. SEALSQ and AJYAL, Holding, launched something called Quantum, KUAENTUM, Quantum joint venture in Dubai with a $100 million local investment target. The joint venture is to develop a post-quantum semiconductor personalization center and satellite production hub. They show some pictures here. Looks like the guy from SEALSQ is on the left. The other gentleman's on the right. Geneva, Switzerland, August 21. So this just happened. August 21, 2012. SEALSQ, a company that focuses on developing and selling semiconductors and post-quantum technology hardware. And I'm going to say with Hedera and Ripple and software products, today announced the signing of a non-binding letter of intent with AJYAL Holding. That's AJYAL Holding, to establish a joint venture in the United Arab Emirates with the name Quantum, building on United Arab Emirates high-tech and space ecosystem. Uh-oh. The joint venture intends to develop a cutting-edge post-quantum semiconductors personalization center in Abu Dhabi. They want to integrate a post-quantum satellite production line as part of its global semiconductor and space security strategy. Oh, dear God. The project is subject to standard closing conditions, including, but not limited to, the execution and signing of definitive agreements. Listen to this. The Abu Dhabi Quantum Joint Venture is intended to serve as a secure hub. Oh, dear God, this is big. If you got that LAES token, stock, you're living. In a secure hub for the personalization and testing of post-quantum semiconductors. Core services are expected to include digital ID, injection, and embedded software. This is massive right here. I'm telling you what the trend is. They're going to inject your digital ID into a smart contract in your crypto. You see, like right now we got cryptos, right? We're buying them. I believe in the future, you won't be able to just buy a crypto. It's going to be wrapped with something. We're buying virgin crypto right now. Nobody's fucked with it. In the future, it's going to be all fucked with. It's going to be wrapped. One day, maybe on your Ledger device, as long as nobody hacks it, which I don't know how that's going to go. It's going to make your crypto worth possibly more because it'll be unwrapped. It'll be virgin crypto. This shit here they're talking about, putting digital ID injection and embedded software updates. Oh, shit. There goes all the fun of anonymous crypto. The facility plans to support the production of quantum resilient communication satellites, delivering end-to-end security from chip to space. Everybody, I'm the one who told you about this SEALs HTS coin and this other HBAR stuff. You're going to be glad one day because you're going to be super fucking rich. The partners estimate the investment required to complete the project will be approximately $100 million. SEALs Q decision to select Abu Dhabi was driven by its rapidly advancing high-tech and space ecosystem, strong support for semiconductor localization, and strategic investment by the United Arab Emirate government. This right here, look everybody, first mover advantage. HBAR crypto. WiseSat. WiseSat's the name of the parent company. You can buy stock in them. SEALs Q. You can buy stock in that. LAES. This is all going to be massive one day. And none of these other channels are discussing this at all. What a damn shame. They're going to personalize and test post-quantum cryptographic chips. They're going to integrate quantum-resistant encryption modules directly into satellites for government use and critical infrastructure. Oh, shit. Serve as a regional hub for semiconductor and space innovation. You see how this is getting all set up in United? They're not doing this in the United States, are they? No, they're not, Crypto Hulk. It's fucked up. That's because we got all these government people that are going after the dumbest fucking shit. They're doing all this social equity and inclusion dumb shit. We need to start doing business inclusion and having jobs in this fucking country instead of chasing dumb shit, social media dumb shit guidelines. I'm going to leave this article where it is. It's massive. There's some opportunities right there. Major opportunities. Let me check the comment section. Hyperscale data, huh? SEAL HTS current price $1.50, available on Hashpack wallet. Yep. Okay, next, where are we at? So we got the SEAL. Oh, the IRS Internal Revenue Service article. Here we go. Guys are going to love this one. The head of the IRS crypto work exits as U.S. tax changes loom for digital assets. Trish Turner is her name. The United States Internal Revenue Service veteran running its digital assets effort is the latest senior official leaving for the private sector. So the head person of cryptocurrency at the IRS just quit. Now, that could be a good thing, and probably is going to be a good thing. Let's read. Another top Internal Revenue Service crypto official is out the door, just as the agency is about to be hit with a tidal wave of crypto tax filings. Trish Turner is leaving, following closely on the heels of two other high-profile departures spurred by President Donald Trump in efforts to slash staffing at federal agencies. The head of the IRS Internal Revenue Service Digital Assets Unit, Trish Turner, is leaving her post just as new tax policies are set to potentially bring in a new wave of crypto work for the agency. As she departs, it's unclear who will be running the office that's been leading the tax agency's crypto work, as a major shift in U.S. digital assets taxation is on the horizon. Turner's exit comes after the IRS set several new rules and forms in motion to direct taxation requirements for crypto individuals and their brokers. So what she did is she created some crypto reporting requirement things, and then she's out the door. Kind of like Jay Clayton. Jay Clayton, when he worked for Trump, like at the very end, he filed a lawsuit, and then Jay Clayton quit. Him and all of his staff, they all quit. They almost set off a hand grenade, and they all ran out of the office, and the office blew up. And then that was America. Looks like this Trish lady's doing the same thing. She's trying to set up all this taxation stuff for crypto, and whoop, now she's gone. Oh, she's leaving. Sounds like a fuck job to me. Let's continue the article. But Jay Clayton did the same fucking thing. That's why this whole crypto thing lasted 4 years. The Gary Gensler thing, that's where it came from. Jay Clayton filed this bogus lawsuit. Gary Gensler comes in, fucks around for 4 years, doesn't tell anybody a damn thing, and then he leaves. Wow. It says here, the tax arm of the Treasury Department is poised to experience a massive influx of crypto sector filings, while it's also weathering deep budget and staffing cuts in excess of 20,000 employees. Right now, there's about 76,000 IRS agents. There used to be 113,000. Well, that's a good thing. I say, you know what? Let's just get rid of the tax shit and cut down all the dumb shit money our government's wasting. Like, yeah, all this fucking money the government's just throwing away. Why don't we get it? You know, if we didn't have to pay tax, it would be so much better. You'd have so much more money. One of the major crypto changes at the IRS was the new 1099 DA form that millions of investors will be receiving from their crypto brokers. About 3 million taxpayers have previously disclosed they had crypto transactions, a number that's likely much higher in reality, setting up a potential glut of newly disclosed crypto taxpayers as the policies come online. Well, one of the things I've always been saying is we don't have crypto laws and regulations, so they're not allowed to tax you for crypto. They can send out these forms, but for Crypto Hawk, I'll be having Anderson Associates sending the IRS a letter stating what crypto laws are you referring to, because we don't understand what crypto is. Oh, guess what, IRS? You don't either, because you don't have crypto laws, so you can't interpret anything. Oh, come back to us next year. But see, what you do before crypto laws, you're not held accountable. They can't go back, oh yeah, you were buying crypto years. No, you didn't even know what it was. You had no definition of what this stuff was in the law. That's what my lawyers will be sending the IRS. That's why I have a law firm, and you should probably too. That's why we have the Crypto Hulk law firm. So the lady that was running the IRS crypto is leaving. She's going to work for something called Crypto Tax Girl. She will be a tax director at the firm. So she goes from running the IRS to working for a firm called Crypto Tax Girl, a tax business that specializes in crypto transactions. Very interesting. So I'll leave that article up to you right there. Let me click out of it. Let me check the comments here real quick. We'll go to the next article. Let's see. Let's go. XRP Mastercard is launching on August 25th with 75 million in backing from Gemini. It's finally here, everybody. An XRP Mastercard. Oh, shit. Let me show you that article. XRP Mastercard is launching on August 25th. That's today. With 75 million in backing from Gemini and Ripple. Oh my God. It's about time. Get ready, crypto enthusiasts. 2025 just got a lot more exciting. The XRP Mastercard isn't just another card tied to a token. It's a step into the future of payments backed by Gemini, Ripple, and MasterCard. This card aims to make spending crypto in everyday life a reality. The buzz started with a giant billboard in New York City located on 29th and Broadway. The ad features a sleek black MasterCard from WebBank with the date 8/25/25 and the playful message, prepare your bags. Oh, shit. This isn't just flashy marketing. It's a significant development. Soon, XRP holders may be able to tap their cards to pay for everything items using their tokens. If this becomes a reality, it isn't just news. It's a historic moment in the world of finance. The XRP Mastercard is born out of Ripple's long-standing mission, turning crypto into real-world money you can actually spend. By teaming up with MasterCard, Ripple created a debit card that lets users pay with XRP at millions of merchants worldwide, just like swiping any other card. Now, I have been showing you this article here. Oh, they took that article off. Yeah, Coinpedia dropped this article. I was showing you this Mastercard XRP like over a year ago. We've been waiting for this. I'm going to move on with the article. Yeah, I've been showing you that Mastercard swipe your XRP. I've been showing you guys that for at least a year now. And finally, this has happened. The XRP Mastercard is born out of Ripple's longstanding mission, turning crypto into real-world money you can actually spend. By teaming up with Mastercard, Ripple created a debit card that lets users pay XRP at millions of merchants worldwide, just like swiping any other card. Backed by $75 million from Ripple and Gemini, the XRP Mastercard uses an innovative system to convert XRP into local currency instantly. When you swipe the card, this means that you can spend your XRP without worrying about exchange rate fluctuations. For travelers, this card is a game changer. Forget about dealing with currency exchange counters on high ATM and withdrawal fees. Just load your XRP into the Gemini app and use your card anywhere that accepts MasterCard. The card has already been tested in select markets, showing transaction times under 5 seconds. I can't do that with Ethereum or Bitcoin. And fees as low as 1%, which is cheaper than most traditional cards. As countries like Thailand explore crypto payments for tourists, the XRP Mastercard could help Ripple become a leader. Oh, could help? This will make Ripple a leader. It's not a matter of could help. That's so fucking stupid. Could help Ripple become a leader in connecting digital and traditional finance with the global remittance market worth over $800 billion and Ripple handling billions in transactions. This card could bring XRP from trading charts into everyday use. Oh, it will. Let's see. Backing from Gemini adds a layer of trust, offering secure custody for funds. You know, this happens like right after the court trial. It's almost like this is already done. They were just waiting for the trial to end. You know, it kind of reminds me of Ripple Singapore. Let's look that up. Let me show you that one. Let's see here. I'm looking at an older video. Here we go. Let's go to, let me save this. Let me share this video with you. Now this I started showing you all these about 3 years ago almost. No other channel has a clue. Let's go to the 1 minute, no, I'm sorry, 38-second mark. Go to the 38-second mark of the video. 38-second mark. What do we got right here? It's called Ripple Singapore. Gold and silver in your wallet. So we already know Ripple will come out with a wallet. They've already had it. This right here that you're looking at is 2014. And you can see I show you it right there. At the 42-second mark, it's showing 2015. Ripple Singapore is a Ripple gateway, acting as an entry and exit point for bullion and currency. And a selection of currencies. What I'm showing you here Ripple had all this figured out. This whole exchange stuff was all done by Ripple like 10 years ago. Go to the 47-second mark. 47-second mark. They're talking about buying bullion, selling bullion, free storage, trading bullion, trading currency. It's called Ripple Trade. All this stuff was already done. You can see in the upper right corner where they have a wallet you could download and stuff. Oh, yeah, the Ripple wallet. It's already done, everybody. They're talking about you can buy 100-ounce bars. They have 10-ounce bars of platinum. And again, at the 56-second mark, you can see the Ripple wallet. So I'm going to hold off on that. Let me see what we got here. John, thank you very much, John, for the tax-free donation. Just because you all are awesome, free the people. Don't eat the black apples. Let me take a look. Connects us. That's a deep dive. I can't get into that one. Okay. Well, we'll close the show off with this. I'm going to show you how fake the Ripple lawsuit was that just happened. I'm going to show you how fake it was, and no other channel had a clue. They're talking about that Ripple court case twice a day for years. These other stupid channels are talking about that court case for years. The court confirmed. So here's an article that was just, how long ago was this? And of course, what news? This is news.bitcoin.com. They put out an article but don't give you a date. Wow. How fucking stupid are these fucking people? Yeah, nowhere in here is there a date. Okay, written by Kevin Helms. Kevin, thanks for not giving us a date. You're not even a journalist. Court confirms Ripple versus SEC case is closed, locking in XRP's legal status. XRP's legal status stands strong as the court finalizes appeal dismissals, ending Ripple and SEC challenges and cementing a pivotal precedent in U.S. crypto regulation history. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit on August 22nd, 2025, formally acknowledged that both Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission had dismissed their respective appeals, closing the appellate chapter of their multi-year legal confrontation over XRP. In a concise procedural ruling, the court accepted the joint stipulation under the Federal Rule of Appellate Procedure 42, bringing an end to appellate review and affirming the underlying district court's decisions. Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson were also included in the case's final disposition. Now, I'm going to show you all something here no other channel shows because these people have no idea. The Department of Justice. I used to work for them many decades ago. I used to be employed by them. This is a Department of Justice website. The title is, this is in 2015. 10 years ago, everybody. Ripple Labs resolves criminal investigation. Okay. Now you'll see a blue hypertext right there in the first paragraph. Click on that. And when you click on that, you'll get this page that pops up. Dark Leprechaun. For nostalgia's sake, Hulk, you should have Hulk's couch as the background. Yes, I should, but we are a new and improved. Go to page, if you look on the right side, go to page 10. I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you right now. Right now. Go to page 10 on the right side. We go to capital letter B, paragraph 22. Let's read it. On July 1st, 2013, notice this is 12 years ago. On July 1st, 2013, Ripple Labs incorporated a subsidiary. It was called XRP Fund 2, okay? And it came out of South Carolina. XRP 2 was created to engage in the sale and the transfer of what convertible virtual currency called XRP. Stop. What is this, Crypto Hulk? This is from the United States Department of Justice and the United States Court. What we have is they already determined what Ripple and what XRP is. This has already been done. The court case you just saw was bullshit, okay? Nobody else was there except Gary Gensler. No justice. See, in the 2015 Ripple trial, here's who you had show up. The United States District Court, the district attorneys for the United States were there. Were they in the Gary Gensler trial? No. The Treasury was there in 2015 with the law enforcement arm, FinCEN. Were both of those agencies there with Gary Gensler? No. Other agencies that investigated, FBI and all these things, they were there at the Ripple trial in 2015. Were they there with Gary Gensler? No. To put it like this, we already have clarity from 2015 on what is Ripple and what is XRP. We see in this court document that I'm reading to you that no other channel reads, okay, except Crypto Hulk. Why did Ripple create a subsidiary? It was XRP2, XRP Fund 2 was its name. It was created to sell and buy back XRP to the other companies. The court determined XRP was a convertible virtual currency. XRP2, not Ripple. XRP2, not Ripple, was selling XRP currency in exchange for fiat. Now, Ripple Labs in 2013, that was the last time Ripple sold XRP, everybody. You ever hear that on any other channel? No. Ripple only sold XRP to various businesses or whoever it was from March to April 2013. Oh. In other words, listen to this. In other words, XRP2 in 2013 April replaced Ripple Labs as a seller of XRP. Now, you have never heard that from any other channel, have you? No, we haven't, Crypto Hulk, because these people are fucking stupid, all right? They have no idea what they're fucking talking about. Ripple stopped selling XRP April 2013. Ripple has a subsidiary company called XRP Fund 2. They have been the only ones selling XRP. Our government knows this. It's not a security. Our government already determined that Ripple was a money service business, okay? I'm not going to get into that. Well, okay, if you go to page 9 and you go to Roman numeral 3 where it says violations, it says Ripple Labs and then is a currency exchange service. Ripple Labs provides online real-time currency trading and cash management. Stop. Does this have anything to do with the security? No. This whole Gary Gensler court trial was fake. I'm the only crypto influencer talking about it with evidence. With evidence. Ripple Labs was determined right here in 2013. Ripple was a, quote, currency exchange service. That ain't securities, folks. What did Ripple do? They facilitated the transfers of electronic cash and equivalents, and they provided virtual currency called XRP and all that. There's nothing to do with securities. This whole trial was fake. In 2015, the Justice Department investigated. There was nothing. You know what the Justice Department found out in 2013? Everything that Ripple does, they're moving XRP. The XRP Fund 2 is doing all this. They're buying and selling XRP in and out of the market. That's what they're doing. There's nothing to do with securities. This whole trial was fake. Not one other channel is able to comprehend this. That's a damn shame. It's embarrassing. The American people, everybody was all fooled. I'm showing you the evidence here. There is no security. You already had the Justice Department investigate all this. Everybody, even these lawyers are so fucking stupid, unless they're in on it. I'm looking at the court document right here. It's very clear. The government determined that Ripple is a money service business. That's it. And what is Ripple? A virtual currency. It's called a currency, but case closed. Done. This whole lawsuit in 2020, all these people you watch are so fucking stupid. These influencers, they have no idea. All right, that'll be a wrap for this show right here. Okay, we are at the 1 hour mark. XRP is a currency then. Rewatch the show. Re-listen to what I just said XRP was. Somebody's not listening. All right, I'll see y'all in the next broadcast.